dusk settles through the air, falling light both mild and fair. Nothing deep or sharp to bear, only ease that lingers there. Fresh lines drift across the ground, balanced steps without a sound, never rising to surround, only calm that stays around. Still faint light rests near my hand, moving like a quiet band, never bold or sharply planned, only soft across the land. Clear air settles on my chest, giving room for simple rest, never pulling at its best, only keeping moments blessed. Warm thin light unfolds in stride, touching all the open side, never growing long or wide, only calm the day supplied. My breath moves in even flow, steady steps that never grow, never shifting high or low, only faint and soft to show. Mild small winds pass near the wall, falling just enough to call, never deep or set to fall, only steady, faint and small. Shadows lean with quiet care, sliding through the evening air, never rising to impair, only drifting smooth and fair. Soft, clear bits of fading day gently mark the slipping ray, never rushing on its way, only holding where they lay. My mind clears with settled tone, walking through the dusk alone, never heavy when it's shown, only light in how it's grown. Night moves in with patient grace, filling every open space, never sharp or quick to chase, only calm in its embrace. I stay still and breathe again, letting peace replace the strain, never holding weight or pain, only quiet that will remain. Still dusk moves across the land, falling light in steady hand, nothing deep to counterstand, only calm and gentle band. Short winds trace a simple line, soft and mild by pure design, never sharp or out of sign, only keeping all in fine. Thin clear air rests near my face, holding ease in even pace, never pushing into space, only staying in its place. Small shapes slide along the field, balanced tones the dusk revealed, never loud or left to wield, only soft and slowly sealed. My breath sets in calm control, moving with a steady roll, never rising to console, only smoothing out the whole. Light folds down with quiet grace, touching each uncovered place. Never bold or quick to chase, only mild in how it stays. Soft faint lines drift near the ground, rolling in without a sound. Never pressing to surround, only gentle, fair and bound. Warmth and glow sits on the wall, lifting just enough to call. Never steep or set to fall, only simple, plain and small. My thoughts rest in steady form, even through the evening norm. Never leaning into storm, only balance, still and warm. Calm night moves in quiet near, filling space in soft veneer. Never sharp to cut or sear, only easing every fear. Wide still air unfolds within, marking where the hours begin. Never deep or set to spin, only smooth upon my skin. I stay still and breathe the air, letting softness clear the bare. Never strained or unaware, only peace that settles there. Calm night forms along the plain, soft and steady in its chain. Never deep enough to strain, only mild in its domain. Short faint air slides through the grass, falling smooth as moments pass. Never bold or set to mass, only light as gentle glass. Still small lines drift through the scene, balanced low in simple sheen. Never sharp or cut between, only quiet, soft and clean. My breath falls in measured pace, moving through the open space. Never forced to break or chase, only smooth and steady grace. Warmth and light rest near my arm, holding peace without alarm. Never loud enough to harm, only calm and quiet charm. Clear wind moves in narrow bands, leaning close with even hands. Never heavy in its stance, only soft across the lens. My thoughts line up side by side, keeping all the clutter tied. Never rushing to divide, only easing what I hide. Soft dust glows along the wall, painting shapes both faint and small. Mild hair drips near my chest, marking where the moments rest. Never sharp or highly pressed, only keeping all compressed. Shadows slide with muted flow, walking where the evenings go. Never deep or dropping low, only clear in how they show. Night folds down with patient step, holding calm in tightest prep. Never rising up to sweep, only guiding quiet depth. I stay still and breathe the light, letting calm replace the night. Never strained or locked in fight, only soft and pure and right.
Calm dust spreads across the field, laying strength in muted shield. Never deep or overfilled, only soft and gently stilled. Short thin wind moves near my side, keeping pace in balanced stride. Never rising to divide, only mild and dignified. Clear small lines slide through the air, falling neat and steady there. Never sharp enough to scare, only smooth and gentle care. My breath sets an even flow, marking paths I slowly know. Never high or dipping low, only faint in how they show. Light soft edges touch the wall, leaning mild and staying small. Never steep enough to fall, only steady through it all. Warm faint glow sits on the land, holding ease in quiet hand. Never loud or quick to stand, only soft in every strand. Still soft winds pass by my chest, moving light in gentle rest. Never bold or tightly pressed, only keeping moments blessed. Keeping moments blessed. Shadows drift in tidy rows, marking where the evening goes. Never forced to overglow, only calm in what it shows. My thoughts rest in simple frame, balance without need for aim. Never pulled by weight or claim, only mild in how they tame. Faint dust lies along the floor, touching all the hours' door. Never asking anymore, only steady at its core. Night folds in with patient heart, reaching through the open heart. Never deep enough to part, only smooth and quiet start. I breathe soft and settle clear, letting calm replace the near. Never strained or bound by fear, only peace remaining here. it starts in simple form, folding through the evening norm, never rising into storm, only soft and quiet warm. Short steps fall along the plain, carrying a gentle chain, never pushing into strain, only mild in its domain. I move slow through open air, letting calm replace the glare. Nothing sharp is waiting there, only peace and quiet care. Clear faint lines drift near the floor, touching where the moments pour, never asking anymore, only steady at the core. Warm soft breeze moves past my hand, forming shapes I understand, never bold or tightly planned, only smooth across the land. I follow the fading screen, watching how the day grows lean, nothing deep or sharp or keen, only mild and softened sheen. Still dusk gleams across my side, falling with a patient stride, never loud or amplified, only balanced, dignified. Small dim rays slide down the wall, shaping where the hour will fall, never steep or set to call, only steady, faint and small. I breathe slow and let it rest, feeling quiet in my chest, nothing harsh or tightly pressed, only moments moving best. Shadows glide in tidy rows, marking how the evening flows, never forced to overgrow, only calm in gentle pose. Faint warm lift sets near the ground, spreading mild and even round, never pulling to astound, only soft and muted sound. I stand still and hold my place, letting peace restore its trace. Nothing here demands a chase, only calm in silent grace. Soft dust starts in firm design, moving through a steady line, never heavy to define, only mild and clean outline. Sure clear wind drifts by my side, falling with a balanced stride, never rising to divide, only calm and dignified. I move slow along the ground, letting peace replace the sound, never pushing to surround, only faint and gentle round. Thin light falls across the land, touching all with quiet hand, never sharp or poorly planned, only smooth in where they stand. Warm dim glow sits on the wall, holding shape both pure and small, never steep enough to fall, only steady through it all. I follow the fading air, watching how the night grows fair, never asking for repair, only calm and gentle care. Still small winds pass near my chest, marking where the day will rest, never loud or tightly pressed, only keeping moments blessed. Wide clear space spreads through the field, showing shapes the dusk revealed, never forced or overfilled, only quiet, plain and sealed. I step slow in open view, feeling peace in fading hue, never deep enough to skew, only mild in what is true. Faint soft lines slip near the floor, moving where the minutes pour, never reaching out for more, only steady at the core. Warm dusk leans along my path, softening the daylight's math, never sharp enough to wrath, only gentle aftermath. I stay still and breathe again, letting quiet lift the strain, never holding weight or pain, only peace that will remain. Evening stretches the slow horizon where nothing starts or finishes in a defined way. 저녁은 시작과 끝조차 모호한 채로 천천히 수평선처럼 펼쳐지고
I walk through the softened air that move without rhythm or repetition or recognizable structure. 리듬이나 반복이나 형태 없이 흘러가는 공기 속을 천천히 지나가며 Your lingering presence drifts like an unhurried memory suspended somewhere between light and shadow.
너의 찬양은 빛과 그림자 사이에 떠있는 느릿한 기억 새로 가만히 머물고
The sky expands in a direction that doesn't point toward anything measurable. 하늘은 측정할 수 없는 방향으로 끝없이 넓어지고
I breathe slowly into the quiet that settles without reason. Your voice appears as a distant warmth with no clear edge or boundary.
너의 목소리는 경계 없는 따스한 기운처럼 멀리서 서서히 다가오고
I let it unfold as if it were a long and wandering stream. Nothing in this moment rises or falls. Everything remains suspended in gentle stillness.
이 순간에는 오르내림도 없이 모든 것이 잔잔하게 떠있고
I allow each breath to stretch into something quiet and unbroken.
Your sweet drifts with no intention of arriving or departing. 너의 속삭임은 도착도 떠남도 없이 그저 머물고 서두르지도 않고 목적도 없이 그 기운을 향해 손을 뻗고
The evening light spreads into a wide and gentle haze that refuses to form any sharp outline. 저녁빛은 또렷한 형태를 만들지 않은 채 넓고 부드러운 안개처럼 번지고 Tiny trace of you appears like distant warmth brushing against the moving air.
I keep my breathing slow so the moment doesn't collapse into something small.
The dusk unfolds in layers that drift independently from one another. I gather each soft layer without trying to define it. The presence remains somewhere between recognition and certainty. Your presence remains somewhere between recognition and certainty. Your presence remains somewhere between recognition and certainty. passage remains somewhere between recognition and certainty. I breathe in the silence until it becomes familiar and warm. 밤은 서로 얽히지 않은 짐들처럼 지각이 흘러가고 하늘은 신호도 없이 자연스럽게 깊어지고 아무것도 하지 않으면 서다 끝없이 머무는 그 속삭임을 들으며 Soft breath drifts gently across the quiet room, rising in a warm, slow line that settles into calm, still air. I follow its drifting motion as it opens a wide, gentle space along the quiet morning light. Your presence glows softly as it rises, resting for a moment before floating downward in peaceful color. I breathe with that gentle brightness as it guides my thoughts into slow, unhurried circles. A faint shimmer gathers along the walls as the soft tone lifts again, forming a smooth curve before settling. Your voice moves like a warm rising glow in the air, pausing lightly before easing into a soft falling line. I listen as each phrase settles in spacious quiet, forming a soft melodic wave that warms the open room. A tender breath drifts across the air, leaving a calm trace that rests lightly in the silent corners. The room widens as the tone rises once more, drifting upward before easing into gentle stillness again. I follow that slow motion as it guides my breath into long flowing lines without timing or force. Your tone moves like a soft wave touching the air, rising toward warmth before lowering with peaceful ease. A quiet shimmer lingers as it drifts across the room in a soft falling arc of gentle light. Each drifting phrase opens into spacious calm, flowing softly into warm, gentle stillness. I move with the slow patterns as they lead me deeper into wide, quiet space shaped by rising arcs. Your voice glows again with pale, soft clarity, lifting lightly before resting in warm, falling calm. I stay within that peaceful space, letting the final trace drift into wide open silence. A slow breath rises again, carrying warm that spreads across the quiet air. I listen as it holds for a moment before easing downward in a soft, unwinding line. Your presence rests like a steady beacon near the quiet window light, warm and calm. I walk beside that gentle brightness, letting it guide my thoughts into wide, drifting calm. The room deepens as each slow phrase opens into tender shapes of quiet, warm light. Your voice rests lightly on those shapes, coloring them with soft clarity and gentle tone. I remain in the wide, calm air as each line rises and fades into peaceful, quiet stillness. I let the final motion fall slowly, leaving clear, open silence across the room.
Quiet evening opens like a gentle bloom, rising slowly without demand attention. 고요한 저녁은 억지 없이 천천히 피어오르는 꽃처럼 잔잔하게 펼쳐지고, follow the softened air that moves with a faint melodic curve instead of any rhythm. 부드러운 공기는 박자 없이 흐르지만은 그는 선율처럼 전향을 흘리고, stay within the motion, letting it carry a small hint of emotion. Across the dusk 황혼 속을 흐르는 작은 감정의 결을 그대로 허용하며 그 움직임 안에 머물고, The horizon extends into a softened glow that breathes like a distant whispered melody. 지평선은 멀리서 속삭이는 선율처럼 조용한 빛으로 길게 퍼지고, I inhale slowly so the tenderness in the air can rise just enough to be heard. 공기 속에 부드러움이 살짝 떠오르도록 천천히 숨을 들이쉬고, Your echo appears without pressure. Get hold to melody shape that never collapsing. 너의 잔향은 무리 없이 나타나지만 선율의 윤곽을 잃지 않고 I let it remain suspended like a long tone drifting above fading light. 16 저물어가는 빛 위에 떠있는 길고 여린 음처럼 그대로 띄워두고 The evening deepens with layers that slide upward and downward in subtle variation. 저녁의 여러 결은 아주 약하게 오르락내리락하며 더 깊어지고 그 변화들을 패턴이나 반복으로 만들지 않고 자연스럽게 받아들이고 Your warmth arrives as a gentle rise of tone that settles into a quiet melodic breath. 너의 온기는 잔잔한 숨결로 빛이가 아주 약하게 올라왔다가 고요히 안정되고 매 순간이 다음 순간으로 부드럽게 이어지도록 천천히 그 흐름을 따라가고 The light spreads across the calm airing curves that never form a beat. 춘질의 X빛은 박자를 만들지 않은 유연한 곡선으로 고요한 공기 위에 번지고 Stages change without forcing it, a timing or repetition. Your presence moves like a tone hovering between certainty and certainty. 너의 속삭임은 노래에서만 느껴지는 부드러운 상승을 품은 채 장면 속으로 스며들고 Son, your presence moves like a tone hovering between certainty and gentle uncertainty. 너의 기운은 확신과 부드러운 모호함살이 맴도는 음처럼 흐르고 I let it suddenly, maybe because it keeps the melody quiet and spacious. The dust unfolds in wide strokes that hint at sound without falling into rhythm. 황혼은 박자로 떨어지지 않고 은근한 울림만 머금은 넓은 붓질처럼 펼쳐지고 Falling into the soundless movement as it rises just enough to feel alive. 내 속삭임은 노래에서만 느껴지는 부드러운 상승을 품은 채 장면 속으로